Do you remember this girl? This is Hyakumantenbara Salome, who shook the VTuber community by storm when she made her debut back on May 2022. She was breaking records unlike anyone else before, and people could not get enough of the increasingly famous Desuwa girl. However, recently, I've started to notice that we barely speak about her, or at least I'm led to believe so. Some say she never fell off, that she still has a cult fan base who are ride or die for her, while others just forgot about her over time. Well, I'm here to talk about whether or not she fell off. Hi, I'm your degenerate VTuber Yui Tachibana who wants to be your sunshine, and today's video is about the record-breaking VTuber that is Hyakumantenbara Salome, and yes, I had to practice that name several times before I got it the closest I could, but to keep it simple, we'll refer to her simply as Salome. She made her debut on May 24, 2022, where we had no idea just how out of nowhere her blow-up was about to be. For one, her debut stream was, let's just say, one of the most unique in recent history, if not one of the most attention-grabbing and absolutely absurd introductions to who will become one of the most addicting VTubers ever. On her debut stream, she not only showed off her certificate of residency, oblique with all sensitive information blacked out, with only her photo and self-promotion section on her resume being viewable, as well as you already know, the gastroscopy photos that she showed off. This girl was not holding back at all with her first stream, and she wanted to make sure people knew her name the instant that she came on the scene, and boy did she get it. People out of nowhere was talking about the new girl in town. Who the heck is this Salome girl? Where did she come from? Did she bot her subscribers? Why does she say Desuwa in almost every sentence? Her insanely fast blow-up was nothing short of astonishing. It was unlike anything we had seen before. The last time we saw a blow-up this fast was obviously Gura from Hololive. We all know how legendary her debut stream is, which is still being quoted today. That's how impactful she is. Now with Salome, there was this growing prediction that because she broke 100,000 subscribers so quickly, and because she went on to reach 1 million subscribers in less than 2 weeks, Gura finally had some competition. For the first time, we was about to see someone give the Shark Girl a run for her money, or perhaps even surpass her, cause Salome's climb to the top was blowing people away. And that would be true if the numbers didn't start slowing up. 2 years later, she has kind of flatlined in recent months, and her subscriber base is at 1.8 million. This led me to wondering recently, did she fall off or did she not? When I announced this video, the overall opinion was that nah, she still got decent numbers. In fact, she has really high numbers, and they're not wrong. Her streams are still in the 100,000 digits, the Japanese audience are still very much watching her and supporting her, plus she can still get covers to reach 1 million every now and then. But then why do I barely hear about her anywhere else outside of her cult fanbase? Well, I came down to 3 reasons why. Number 1, her debut stream was peak. To be frank with you, that debut stream of hers, being as absurd as it was going to get eyeballs on her no matter what, and it worked to her advantage. She sincerely deserved all that attention. For one, she's a talented and beautiful woman. She has a cheerful personality that was addicting to watch, and not to mention her Desuwa catchphrase that got other VTubers to say it as a trend. That being said though, no one knew who Salome was at the time, and unlike Gura, where she keeps being in the spotlight for 3 years straight, even when she's taking breaks that last months, Salome I don't really see talked about all that much anymore. But I've come to learn that doesn't mean Salome has been forgotten about at all. If the mainstream don't want to continue speaking about you, does that necessarily mean you're done for? Honestly, I don't think so. If you still have a cult fan base that rocks with you and will continue to do so until the day that you graduate, then kudos to you. You're a soldier that keeps on delivering the goods and for the benefit of the people who love you. Reason number 2, her rise to fame could only last so long. Basically, a blow up like that tends to be temporary for a lot of people. In an age where content is getting consumed more than ever and trends and memes are becoming as disposable as bottled water, it was inevitable that Salome's quick rise to fame was going to flatline one day or another. When that peak was over, it was now up to the audience to keep on supporting her or just move on to the next popular VTuber or trend or whatever it is that they lay their eyes on. Just look at Rim Penrose, who is a more recent example of this. Her agency idol was already getting a small following of her own, but the YouTube algorithm blessed her with hundreds of thousands of subscribers that made her the next big thing almost overnight. Like, who is this British girl that loves IKEA sharks for some weird reason? But now her subscriber base has pretty much flatlined too. It's a wake-up call to anyone who has dreams of working in the VTuber business that you shouldn't always rely on the algorithm to keep you in the spotlight. Sure, it'll give you 3 times the super chats, but you'll have to be ready to present a personality people will love. And if you got the talent, you'll surely succeed. And hey, it worked for both Rin and Salome. Reason number 3, and this is an obvious one, there's so much competition. Left and right, you're going to find hundreds of thousands of VTubers nowadays trying to get the same eyeballs that you're getting. Salome was just the chosen one, lucky enough to get such a blow up that people would die for. In a community where some people go on to be legends, some others struggle to get attention, and some others just graduate early out of the blue, there's always going to be hunger for cute anime girls playing the latest horror games and screaming their brains out. And since it worked out so well for Hololive and other agencies like Face Connect, there's always going to be competition that takes advantage of the growing popularity that is the VTuber community. This is by no means saying that Salome has been forgotten about completely or anything like that. It's not like she disappeared, she's always been here, and quite frankly, she's one of the more dedicated VTubers I've ever seen. Seeing how her streams still rack up in the 100,000 digits, she clearly has a fan base that loves her. And I'm so proud to see how far she has come in the 2 years that she has been here. Her company recently has gotten into hot water that you heard about 1,000 times by now, so I hope right now she's doing just fine. Cause she not only worked hard to get to where she is today, but deserves every bit of love that she has gotten. What do you think of Hyakumantenbara Salome? How did you first hear about her? Do you still watch her or talk about her? Let me know in the comments below, and thanks for watching this video. Please like this video and subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. This is your sunshine, Yui Tachibana, signing out.